hit the like button, whatever it is, because we got everything y'all need, man. Listen, and what you ain't looking for, you gonna be looking for it then.
Scribe or Deebo gonna whoop your ass.
The Chargers eliminate the Chiefs from the playoff picture.
Sad day.
Yeah, 16-13, and in that process, Patrick Mahomes tears his ACL. This is going to be something that, because he tore it late now. He's going to miss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's going to miss a good part of the season, if not all of it, depending on what the process is of that recovery and what the prognosis is. If it's just the ACL, if it's something, if it's more than just that. But I think, what is this? The first time in 9-10 years that they haven't been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does ACLs take?
So again,
different times.
If you're talking about, you have all the knowledge, you have all the people to do the correct process of recovery and all that, dude, you could come back full up in like 9-10 months, like 100.
Okay.
But it could be shorter, like depending on what you want to, what other, processes you want to add to it, stem cell, stuff like that, whatever it may be. But
dang. So
he's
gonna be out for a minute.
Yeah. It really, like I said, it's really dependent on what first, you got to have a successful surgery. Make sure it's not too loose, it's not too tight. You got to make sure in the process of your recovery, you're able to get full extension and all that other stuff. And then, what you do to help it, heal faster. And you don't want to go faster trying to, just hurry up and come back, because it's still a process that your body has to go through to be able to heal in a timely manner. Yeah. So
this Pat. So for me, I'm thinking, like you said, this is his 9th season in the league. This is his ACL. I think this is kind of like the halfway point. He got another probably 9 more years left, like 18-year career. This says the same thing. They said Tom Brady tore his in his 9th season. So for me, don't rush him back. He has another 9 years left in his career. If he's gonna miss some games in the first week, Patrick Mahomes, I think he's gonna have
I'm not. Listen, bro.
What?
Honestly, if it's me, for the longevity of my career, I'm taking off
next season.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm coming back when I am fully 100. Because you got to realize it, man. You got it. That competitor in you is going to want you to come back. You're going to want to come back, get back out there, help your team, do all that. But dude, this is not just helping your team. Dude, this is your career. This is your livelihood. Like, this is how you're going to, be able to make your money, and you want to come back 100% full. And you're Patrick Mahomes. They're not going to release you, get rid of you. You have a gargantuous contract. Your play is tremendous, even though now he's being pressured. So I think man was sacked 5 times last night. He's being pressured, left and right. Like, I'm not going to, even if I'm Andy, like, I'm not pressing this man to come back no time soon until he is 100%. And I'm not even, honestly, I wouldn't even let him come back, bro. Unless we are I still couldn't.
Because they're eliminated now. Next year, I mean, you talking about next year, like by the end of the season. Like if they make it to the playoffs.
Like if we make it to the playoffs next year,
you know what I'm saying?
He's went through the process of doing the practice and all that. And he's 100%. And I could see him do things where, and then you got to realize the mental, like he did that just stepping. Like nobody hit him. He did that stepping and just stepped wrong and bloom. So now you got to get through that mental, development of being like, okay, I'm gonna be all right if I'm not paying attention to where I'm stepping.
We on the same page. Like he's gonna be able to take his time, be able to get right when he's back ready mentally and physically. Like believes in it, being able to go through all those practices. It's no rush. But at the same time, we're not going to hold him back. Like, no, Pat, chill. Continue. Get your rehab, do all of your steps, do all of your stuff. But we're not going to force you like, no, Pat, we need you. No. Take your time. When you're ready, when your stuff is 100% healed, It's time for us to come back in
Listen,
there and get it
we
done.
going next man up. I'm building this team with the thought process of we're not going to have him this year, and I'm trying to take whoever is the next man up or whoever it is that I need to pick up to be able to come in there and give us the best chance of winning next year. All players included, quarterback, line, whatever that may be. That's my process, and I'm thinking like, yo, I'm not going to have him, because dude, you talking about December, trying to get him back, like that's a, that's a lot, I don't, yeah. Me personally, like I said, I'm sitting back, I'm chilling because I need him for the long haul.
Yeah.
I don't need him to come back out here, come too soon, and then really,
You need him next
tear
10.
that thing up. Yeah, I need him at least for the next 8. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for sure.
And then from that process, now we're looking for, in the next 4 years, we're trying to get the replacement. We're trying to get the guy that's going to succeed him. You can't wait till the last minute to try and pick up a guy that you're going to have that should be there to succeed him. You want him to be able to be there, see what he's doing, learn behind him, get an understanding of what it is, how you run the offense, how he runs the offense, what he sees. Like, I want him to be coached by this dude just from sitting there watching him. And, Pat's going to help him. That's just what it is. So
you think it should be more like the Packers did around year 14, draft Aaron Rodgers when you have Brett Favre, let him watch him learn under him for the next 3 years. Love. You know what I'm saying? Same way.
Yeah, that's something that we didn't do. And another thing, Parsons ended up, they believe he tore his ACL against Denver in their loss.
Yeah.
And that was another one where you see, he's stepping and boom. Again, that's another person. They just gave him money. Low. Yeah, I know we gave you money, but I need you to be able to play out that money and to put you out here when you're not 100%, especially as a defender, and you got to adjust and move. You're not the one that's being adjusted and moved to. Like, he has to adjust to what they do. So that's that quick step here or there. You don't know where your feet go be in the process. So, I'm praying for all of them, praying for both of them, but
for sure, you know how that is, man.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm chilling for the year. I'm doing everything possible to get back to 100%.
I'm so happy too. At the end of the day, with Micah, like, he got his bag, he got his bread. So end of the day, so good. He gonna get this year guaranteed. Next year, he gonna sit out. That's guaranteed. So
yes, come back 100. They're
gonna have you 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Unguaranteed, but that's where you're gonna prove it. Show them that you still Micah. You're gonna be making your dough. So that's where I'm happy he got his bread, because they could have released him, and then he wouldn't have had that second guaranteed year. You know what I'm saying? Of money to be able to now sit out, get himself back right. He'd have been like, nah, I gotta get back. I gotta prove myself, trying to show him I'm worth them. No, you got your bread. Rest, get yourself right, because when you do get back out there, they're expecting that high performance.
Yes,
you're chopped.
Now you come out there, you rush back, you ain't looking the same. Now they like, man, as soon as we get a chance, we need to let him go.
Come on, man. You in year 3 of that deal, and they now they got you by the balls, but you made your guarantee, so that's the good part. But don't rush back, because as soon as you get out there, they expect you to look like Micah Parsons.
Yeah, for sure. Now let's talk about these Bills, bro. These Bills.
Man, I thought they was getting spanked. Every time I seen 21, though, they down 21.
21.
They down 21.
Dude,
oh, yeah.
The first drive, dude, the Patriots come out there and go 8 plays, 73 yards. I think it was like 5 runs for 30-something. May was like 3 of 3 for, 41. They end up getting a touchdown there. Bills come out. Defense slap them, say 3 and out, get up out of here. Patriots come back out there. I think they might have went like 4 or 5 plays. They end up punting. But again, the defense tell the Bills, get up out of here, slap you across your face, 3 and out. Patriots come right back out there after that. 6 plays, 50 yards. May scrambles for like 17 on the first one. He completes a couple passes that go, about 25. And then he finishes it with a 7-yard scramble for a touchdown, 14-0. Already. Buffalo come out there. It looked like they was having some life, but again, they stall out. It was about 9 plays. They end up punting the ball. Patriots come back out there. 94 yards, 8 plays with that dude Henderson striking out.
Striking the band.
2.
Yep.
21-0. I'm like, yo, this is about to get super ugly.
Bro.
But the Bills finally answer. They score a touchdown with just under 2 minutes left. It's 7-21. I'm like, okay, it's possible we may have a game. But immediately, the Patriots drive right back down there. Only reason they ain't score a touchdown is because they was running out of time. They end up going and kicking the field goal. It's 24
24-7.
24-7 at the half. But hey, Buffalo come about that thing, bro.
That second half, it was a different game.
Bruh. Them boys ended up going, if you add the halftime, before the halftime, their next, from that possession on, they scored 5 straight touchdowns, bro. 5 straight touchdowns. They come out in the first one, and they drive down there. And dude, they score. By the time I look up, it's 28-24. They ahead. Dude, I don't know what went down.
Josh Allen, though. He turned crazy.
28-24. I'm like,
James
this
Cook.
about to get ugly. Super ugly. Patriots get out there. The first play, this dude, Henderson, strikes off again for 65 to the house. They are now up 31-28. I'm like, we got to fight on our hands, but I ain't thinking we really got to fight because they still ain't stopped Buffalo from scoring.
Yes.
They get right back out there and they score again. Another touchdown, 35-31. They would trade a couple 3-and-outs from there. I think that next possession is when they end up going for it on that 4th down. And what's his name? Bats the ball down.
Yeah.
Buffalo gets the ball back, and they basically just run the clock out.
They get some first downs.
And they win 35-31. Bruh. I'm thinking I don't want to play Buffalo and have them down by 21. Like, I hate Josh Allen if I'm on defense. Like, if I'm going against him, but I love him if he's my quarterback.
For sure.
Like, their halftime adjustments has to be something vicious on both sides. Like, halftime, before the half, dude, Allen was only 6 of 35 with a touchdown. And that came at that very end. He finished 18 for 183, 3 touchdowns. Halftime, Cook was 7 for 32 rushing. He finished 22 for 107, 2 touchdowns. And the defense, dude, at halftime had already gave up 177 yards rushing. They come back out, finish the game at 264. That's just 69 yards more in the second half. Now, don't forget, 65 of them came on that one play. Yes. Maye again, dude. He was 9 for 108 at the half. Dude only finished 14 of 155, adding on 3 sacks. He wasn't even sacked in the first half. Only 47 yards in the second half. Like, I don't want to be down by 21, but if I got to be down by 21, give me Josh Allen. Give me whoever's adjusting this, dude.
Yes.
On offense and defense, whatever they're doing, they're seeing something and they're adjusting to it because this is not the first time. Like, the coaches is doing something special over there. The players, of course, have to go out there and execute it. But from what they did in the first half to what they did in the second half, it's the same players. So it's the execution of the adjustments of what they done did at halftime, dude. Like,
you said what it was in the first half, James Cook had like 7 carries. And in the second half, he ended up with 20 carries total.
He ended up with 22. They fed that man the ball 15 times, doubled it up.
Doubled it up in the second half. And that's the one thing in the offensive line, being able to create those holes. Cook isn't getting touched sometimes until he's into that second level. You know what I'm saying? 8 yards deep. And that dude, he can really run the ball. So just staying consistent with it. And then Josh Allen being able to when you have that run game, being able to do the play action, because they really have some good tight ends. Their receivers aren't all too special, but if you can able to have that run game, being able to do play actions.
Dude, Josh Allen running the rock too.
Josh Allen
running it too.
Back. No, a little bit of everything. Just they can do a little bit of everything. And that's what you love to see. And then on the defense side of the ball, like you said, being able to make adjustments, being able to, they scored on them the first 3 drives, 21-0. And then you being able to come back in the second half and just stop that. He had 47 yards total. And Drake Maye is not a bad quarterback. He's able to dish it and duel it, and they be running some good plays. So that was good to see the Bills being able to adjust. And then Josh Allen them down big. And like, we just going to go down here, keep it status quo. We're going to start we're not just going to make Josh Allen pass it every time. They doubled up on Cook's runnings because they know that he's eventually going to break something and get this thing going so the play action can work, Josh Allen can run. So I mean, it was just a really good
they adjusted at halftime, dude. Like they did what was necessary to fix the issue. They're like, yo, we got the players, we know we can do it. We just have to adjust and put them in situations where they can actually be able to make the plays and be successful with it. So the halftime adjustments were great. Like where was Cleveland's halftime adjustments?
See, man, we didn't halftime adjustments. We came into the game with no adjustments. For the second drive, we didn't even know like where's our first 15. Like I don't see flow. But sometimes being set back at the 1 yard line, having terrible field position doesn't help. But we still got to be able to start. Get off the 1 yard line, get a little bit of push with that offensive line. We couldn't run the ball. Quinshon Judkins is getting smacked. So in the second half, we got to run the ball better. All right, my practice squad center, please do your best job that you can. Don't get beat up out here. And the Bears defense, they are not bums. So them dudes are secondary, like you said. They're not going to get no.
I told you he was going to get one.
Deebo,
every time I saw the where he jumped in front of that thing and grabbed Shador, I knew something like that was going to happen. Bro.
Can I tell you something? In the other pick, like when they were just really, and he's force feeding it to Fannin. I love it. But that corner, we could have had a pick 6. He jumped that ball, hit him right in his hands, and he dropped it. So like just eyeballing, I don't think we had too much of a game plan going at all. At halftime adjustments that's not what the Browns are doing right now. So I think Kevin Stefanski, just the way we're not running like an organized offense. It doesn't look fluid. It doesn't look fluid. And how you come out the second drive of the game and not be fluid? Second drive of the game, we're still in our first 15 because we had a 3 and out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to know, like, let's get the flow. What are we doing? That's just the part that throws me all the way off.
Yeah. Like I said, man, Cleveland got some issues over there, man. I'm happy they're not mine, and I'm glad they got them. That's really, that's really what it all comes down to, man.